Evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for coming back. What a day, yeah. What this a lot of stuff has happened today for sure. So let's have a look at it. I think we should go to the 1 hour today because the moves were insane, to be honest. Let's go and look at the Dixie, the dollar, the mighty dollar. As you can see quickly on the daily, sorry, my bad here. We have been looking at this red resistance for a long time, and now it seems like we're about to poke through. But I think everything will happen on Wednesday. I think when you have the FOMC meetings release, so it will decide which way we go. But to me, the dollar has more strength now than bearishness in the short term, at least. So yeah, gold had a let's go to the 1 hour here. Had a big swing up here, which surprised me a lot actually. I didn't see this one coming. We can go to the silver next to see that the move was even bigger on silver. But to me right now, I think we are breaking down here from the blue. What is it? It's a 14 days, 10 days long trend line. I think we'll break down here in the short term, which also is expected as you know, we're talking about a retest down to the just above 1900, 19 hundreds. So we have some downside to go, I think. And silver, this was the big one. As you can see, we popped big time intraday here, all the way up just below 26, which, as you know, if you follow me, 26 is the magic number to close above and stay above for like a day or two for silver. Because if you zoom out, you can see this long-term yellow band here, taking the peaks and the lower peaks into consideration. So I think getting above 26 is just major. But you can see what happened, right? We had a big pop and then silver got hammered to the downside. Meanwhile, the Dixie went up a bit, but this was clearly a lot of shorts getting poured onto this bad boy right here. And we came into, if we look at the daily, we came into a double top scenario, possible double top, right? But we have to wait and see. But this candle right here is just there's no way you can say that that is bullish for now. Um, but to me, it confirms 26 is the level before we go big time to the upside if we can break it. Again, FOMC in 2 days. That's where we. That's what you should be looking at. What happens? What do they do? NatDas. What the hell is NatDas? NatGas. Sorry, NatGas. I have added this bearish wedge here. I think for now it just cannot escape. You know, but still we have more green than red, so that's the start. But let's see how this follows. As long as we are above the blue one here, the neckline, and above 2.25, I think we're all good for a strange bottom here. SPX, what happened here today? Not much. Well, actually, we did uh, gain something intraday, and then we came all the way back. You can see still. I think this one needs to be moved a bit like that. You can still see we are making a spinning top here at the dotted wedge, lower a small wedge here. You can see right here we have the small wedge. Right, we have the dotted line going there, which I just removed. Sorry, there it is. So still some bearish signs in the SPX as well, if we get follow through tomorrow or the day after. Oil, nothing much, I guess. We're still in no man's land, still mostly bearish. Um, we need to get back above 82 before we can have anything positive to say for oil, even at least in the short term. Bitcoin taking a massive dump right here, and this is the neckline. Let's just do a quick measured move to the downside here when we break, because I think it looks like we will. Let's have it like that. So we're looking at just above 23,000, which means we will also get below this bad boy right here, coming all the way across, which is now support. But if this plays out, I think we will get below. Then we have it then it will act as resistance. This is also a big inverted head and shoulders. So ideally 25.2k is the level to hold for the bulls. So let's see. Again, it all comes down to the FOMC, man. Everything. Uh, Platinum, the backtest here, getting a bit below the golden trend line, as you can see. We are now at 1060-ish, actually quite precise, but we are below now. So depending on how you want to draw it, we should start to curl up again here. Otherwise, it could be a failed breakout here. And if it doesn't hold, we are looking at more downside in the near future. So yeah, Palladium, as we talked about yesterday, we need to resume here for the bulls. If we get below the green wedge here, which we are right now, very bearish. Looking at it right now, very bearish. We need to regain, uh, um, yeah, at least 1500 again. These candle body highs here. So very bearish for Palladium. It looked good. I mean, this looked absolutely fantastic, but it turned on a dime. So what can you do? URA, right now, this is the make or break formation for me. This one right here, this bad boy. And right now we're just consolidating here, and we really, really need to break out to the upside. So we have to follow this one. We had a small down day, 1.4% for URA, and yeah, let's zoom out a bit here. You can see why it is so important. We need to break to the upside, man. I have to. That's what we're looking for. GDX, um, excuse me. Big red candle here. Only 0.5% down day. Still above the neckline. For now, all good. But if gold and silver takes a short-term dump here, GDX will follow. So the neckline looks like it wants to break to the downside. This one I don't want to talk about. And then we have, yeah, that one. I mean, it doesn't really matter that much anyways. So I think crazy day for gold and silver. Also the dollar, actually. As you can see, I just want to show the dollar here once again, where we are. The red trend line resistance is still holding. If we're getting above, you can note it down here, 102.2. Then we have more upside in the dollar on the Dixie. So 102.2 is the level to watch right now for the upside. So so yeah, FOMC Wednesday. Please correct me if I'm wrong. I think it's Wednesday. Um, that's all we can do. They just decide the market, I guess. So have an awesome day, guys, and don't forget to like and subscribe. I really appreciate everyone and the comments. I try to answer every single one of them, good or bad. But I do appreciate the back and forth discussion and so on I have with you guys on Twitter, also on YouTube. I love doing these, and the feedback that I get from you, again, good or bad, makes me want to do this even more. So have an awesome day, guys, and we will see you all tomorrow. And stay safe. Peace.